Oh, I know how I'll read it. I got that. I got it. I got it. Okay. Two sisters and a male in law remain hospitalized. Let me make this a little bigger for me. Okay. Yes. Come through big. Let's see. Nice and big. Okay, two sisters and a male in-law hospitalized yesterday after disgruntled former boyfriend in one of the victims opened fire on them Monday night in their Cleveland apartment. The gunman, Henry O. Washington, 22, of Warrensville Heights, was killed from a gunshot wound to the head in a struggle with one of the victims inside the East Boulevard apartment. William Simpson, 20, is in satisfactory condition in Mount Sinai Medical Center with 5 gunshot wounds to the shoulder and leg received during the struggle with Washington. Washington's former girlfriend, Sonia Durham, 23, also in satisfactory condition in the same hospital with 3 gunshot wounds to the chest, the abdomen, and forearm. Her sister, Tanya Durham, 20, was in fair condition at Mount Sinai with a gunshot wound to the face. All 3 victims lived in the East Boulevard apartment building. Sonia Durham shared an apartment with her younger sister, Trish, 18, and Simpson, and the couple's 1-month-old boy. Tanya Durham lives downstairs with other relatives. The baby, who was in the apartment during the shooting, was not injured, police said. That would be Sydney, right? Was that Sydney? No, Sydney was older. The shooting erupted shortly after midnight Monday, according to the police, when Washington was allowed into the apartment and was talking to Sonia Durham in one of the bedrooms. The police said an argument started. Washington pulled a 45 caliber semi-automatic handgun and shot Sonia 3 times in what? The chest, the abdomen, and forearm. He was trying to kill you, boo. Police said Simpson was in the rear bedroom when he heard the shots and opened the door to see Tanya, who was visiting, running down the hallway screaming, "Please don't shoot me," as she ran from Washington. Simpson told police he hid in the closet. He heard several shots and Tanya screaming. Police said Tanya Durham hid in the bathroom, but Washington broke the door down and shot her in the face. Okay. Hold on. All right. Let me fix it for you guys. Is this my okay? Simpson told police the closet door swung open and Washington shot him several times before he managed to lunge at the gunman. During the struggle, Simpson was shot several more times, police said. Simpson told police he was able to knock the gun out of Washington's hands, and Washington pulled out another gun from his pocket. Simpson managed to get a hold of the second gun, and during the fight for the weapon, it discharged and a bullet hit Washington's head. Simpson dropped the gun and ran out to the hallway where he found Sonia Durham on the floor, police said. At some point, Tanya Durham managed to run to her relative downstairs apartment before collapsing in the kitchen. All 3 were taken to Mount Sinai by a relative who just ran up the stairs, police said. Washington was dead on the scene. Lieutenant Martin Flask said police recovered a 45 caliber found near Washington and one weapon from the downstairs apartment. Flask said fourth weapon was found, but he did not know where it had been located. In addition, police found 5 loaded 45 caliber clips, 4 containing several rounds, and 1 containing 6 rounds on Washington. Police also recovered 2 bags of suspected cocaine and 11 spent shell casings, Flask said. Police have not determined whether Washington bought the drugs into the house. They haven't made that determination. If he brought them in or they were there, who knows? Homicide detectives are attempting to recreate the series of events to determine what motivated the shooting and who was responsible for the fatal gunshot wound. Durham's relatives, witnesses, and Washington's family declined to comment. People were unable to say what triggered the argument between Sonia Durham and Washington or how long they'd been dating. No one has been charged and the investigation continues. Okay. Let me flip it for you guys. This is the last page. The body of Henry O. Washington, 22, of Warrensville Heights, was carried from the East Boulevard apartment building after he was shot in the head during the struggle. And that was in the Plain Dealer newspaper. Okay. All right. I think there's a follow up too. Let me see. Did I get that? I think I do. That's not it. Oh, here it is. Okay. I think I can show you guys this one. Is this showing? Okay. Let's see. December 17th, 1991. So this was when in relation to this is the day before. This what I read to you was on the December 18th. This is December 17th. Is this the same year, 1991? Yep. Cleveland police early today were trying to unravel the shooting that left 1 man dead and 3 people injured. The shooting occurred just before midnight in a second floor suite of a 3-story apartment building on East Boulevard. Injured were William Simpson, Sonia Durham, Tanya Durham, all of the apartment. The extent of the injuries was not immediately known. The identity of the dead man was withheld until relatives notified. A relative said the Durhams were sisters of Simpson's wife, 19, who at the time of the shooting was in her father's apartment on the ground floor in the same building. The Simpsons and the Durhams share a suite. The gunman, who was reportedly in his early 20s, entered the apartment and started shooting. The relative said Simpson apparently was shot 4 times as he struggled with the man for the gun. The gunman was shot in the face. The man's body was found in a bedroom. Simpson's newborn daughter was also in the bedroom. A relative said Simpson might have been trying to protect the baby. According to a relative, the gunman may have been dating one of the Durham sisters. After the shooting started, Simpson's wife returned to the apartment with other relatives. They took the wounded to the hospital before the police ambulances arrived. Okay. Okay. That was our Oh, let me put that back. That was our receipt break of the day. Okay, because we always have to fact checker around here. Love a good fact checker. Okay. All right, let's finish this up. We'll finish up